Alright guys, I'm here again on GBP USD, and this is the GBP USD 1 hour time frame on which I have made a previous video which was about GBP USD price action trading, or you can say price action scalping. So that was this video. If you go to our website 25 noobs, just go to traders and go to education, and if you go to trading ideas, here you'll find the video which I posted. So I told in the last video that I took my sell position below this movement, and then I was about to close this position as irrespective of of loss if today's US PMI will be positive. But today US PMI, if you look at precisely at the average, it is slightly positive. However, one PMI is showing still contraction because that is below 50. So there are two PMIs. One is services, another one is manufacturing, and another PMI came slightly better. That's why the average is still slightly positive than compared to the forecast. However, the PMI, which is above 50, is actually negative. It came less than forecast, and the PMI, which came slightly better than forecast, that is still below 50, which is showing contraction. So despite being slightly positive, if we look at the average and compare with the forecast, overall scenario shows that the contraction in the PMI. Contraction in the industry. So that's why when GBP USD was already overbought, it actually started upward movement. For example, if you look at this RSI, this has almost touched this 30 area, which is an overbought. Sorry, I mean to say oversold. Yeah, so if it was oversold, so obviously it will retrace to the upside a little, and it will find any reason to retrace to the upside, any reason, slight positive UK data, or even slight negative US data, or any period without any economic news data or any other intervening factor. So yeah, so this is going to retrace at least to the midpoint of this channel. So I have plotted Bollinger here on the 4 hour time frame, because I'm talking about a channel of 4 hour time frame, to find the mid of the price range. So this is the channel, and mid of the channel according to the band is 1.2330, and if we calculate the mid of the channel according to the channel lines, this is 23160. So 23160 is already coming before it. So since we are in downtrend, we shouldn't hold our long position, I mean buy position, for a longer period. We should close buy position as soon as possible, because there are high chances of further continuation of the downtrend. That is why I will take the nearest possible target, and I'm going to keep my TP even below this 1.2316. So I have kept my TP even 3 pips below. My TP is 1.2313 to be precise. And if you look at this line, these are my entry points. I took my position right after the release of PMI. I saw this move, and then I happened to enter two positions. If I talk about the previous trading setup, which was price action scalping, price didn't touch my target. My target was just 1 or 2 pips below. So but yes, price moved downward enough to give me the chance to move my stop loss to the entry point, that is also technically called break even point. So yes, here was my entry, and I moved my SL before the release of US PMIs today to the entry point, break even point. So yeah, this was closed with no loss, no profit. There was a little slipper, so I lost kind of 1 pip here, but yeah, I have already made more than 1 pip on this trade, and I'm going to target that one. What if the market moves to the downside and this plan fails? So obviously I am going to look for daily time frame, and I'm going to see whether this candle is going to close as some sort of hammer or not. Because if the candle will close with little bullish body, and now it is looking like a hammer, but the tiny body still is bearish. But if it will close as a bullish body, this will become a hammer. Obviously, hammer is a candle pattern which will be proven invalid only if any other candle will close below it. So that's why I'll I'll wait for any other candle closing below this hammer to invalidate this setup, and then I will close the position in loss. So rather than putting any stop loss, I'm going to write a script which will watch for the closing of any candle, and if the candle will invalidate the hammer by closing below the hammer, just not by going below. If it goes below and comes back, that is not the scenario for invalidation. It should close below the hammer, and first it should make the hammer by the end of the day. So I'm going to write this script and let it run to see whether this today's candle on daily time frame is going to close as hammer or not, and then it will look for further price development to see whether tomorrow's candle or any other candle is going to close below or not, to justify the invalidation of hammer. Or else there is no significant news on Monday and Tuesday, and there are high chances that this trade is going to hit my TP. So that's all about this video. Thank you for watching.